Hi, my name's Rachel. Thanks for joining me. Monica this week invited pondering around suffering and how is it that we can embody that experience. Certainly it's an experience that for me often brings up both feelings of resistance or denial and also then despair and hopelessness if I connect with it. So this offering I have for you today is a practice and an invitation to get stuck in neither one of those places. And so I'll be leaning on a few things. I can't help but think of Joanna Macy, who wrote this really inspiring book called Active Hope: How to Face the Mess We're In Without Going Crazy. She is a Buddhist and also a deep ecologist. So she just reminds me of how interconnected all life is. COVID has done that for us in these recent months as well. And then also it brings me to my training in heart math, which is some really amazing science that connects us with how our hearts can be utilized in a very specific way for building and sustaining our emotional resilience. So I'll lead you through a guided practice that will involve breath and visualization. Feel free to move at your own pace. If this moves faster than you're ready to go, pause it, slow down, return to it some other time. There's no magic in the pace other than the one that feels right for you. Again, thanks for joining me. So firstly, I just invite you to take a comfortable seat, allowing yourself to land somewhere that you could remain for a few moments with ease. You can proceed with your eyes open or eyes closed, whichever feels more comfortable for you. And as you do, just allow yourself to feel the weight that you have, making contact or connection with whatever it is that you're choosing to sit on or perhaps lie down on. Seeing if it's possible to rest a little more into the seat or position that you're in. And then as you do that, allow your attention to shift to your breath. Not forcing your breath to be anything. Just noticing how is it that you are already breathing. Allowing your body to take whatever natural inhales and exhales. And just noticing what happens with your breath, if it remains in that same rhythm or if it shifts in some way. Neither is right or wrong, just holding a curiosity about your breath. And as you become more connected with the experience of your own breath right here, right now, I just invite you to allow any images or sensations or colors that may come to you in association with your breath. And then next, inviting you to imagine as if you're breathing with your heart. Meaning allowing the breath to enter and exit with the heart space. Feeling the interconnectedness of breath and heart. You might literally be imagining your heart, or again, there might be an image or a color or a sensation that connects you with what heart space is for you. Again, just observing what happens when you bring this kind of attention to your breath. And to your heart. But next, I invite you to imagine as if you can see or feel or sense how your breath connects you with other living things. How breath is this sustaining life force. Reminding us all that we're in the same web. Just continuing to allow your breath to flow through your heart and connecting you with whatever image, sensation, color connects you with the vast web of life. Perhaps even including God or the divine, or whatever your construct is for something that's beyond our humanness. From this place of settling into an awareness of our deeper connection also invite you to bring to mind something that you have an appreciation for. Something that brings your heart to gratitude. I invite you to hold that. Again, it might be a sensation in your body, it might be an image, it might be a color, it might be a feeling. And as you hold that, just again inviting you to breathe with that heart space, with that interconnected sense that our lungs have with our heart, and how that breath connects us to all living things. And how it also can bring us deeper into gratitude and appreciation. So when you feel as if that's settled a bit more, I now will invite you to bring to mind just as vividly the things that have your heart aching with the suffering. Perhaps it's your own suffering. Perhaps it's your awareness of others' suffering. And I invite you to be very specific about what this is for you. To really allow your heart to acknowledge that which it is connected with in this tremendous time of suffering. These might be people, this might be words, it might be images, sensations, feelings. Just noticing how the heart can expand to stay present with the pain and the suffering. You're not asked to do anything with this for now, but just to continue to let it pass through your heart. Trusting that a deeper transformation is possible when we show up and are present with pain. But I also invite you not to hang on to that pain. I invite you to surrender it back into the vastness of this web we first settled into. Feeling the flow of presence with suffering and also presence with resilience. Again, the invitation not to get stuck in despair and hopelessness, nor sleepiness and denial of the hardships, but the expanded capacity that comes with allowing for both. Allowing too for kindness for yourself. Whatever your experience has been, and moving through this together is okay. Sometimes it's a numbness or a blankness, and that's okay too. It's a real part of our experiences in navigating suffering. It's a very natural part of being alive. So spend as much time in this flow between these two places as you would like. Again, acknowledging your own pain or that of others in the world. And the resilience that our hearts offer us, so that we don't collapse under the weight of this pain, but show up to be transformed by it and compassionate beings who can be with pain. And when you're ready, if your eyes have been closed, I just invite you to reopen your eyes. Again, feeling the weight of yourself in whatever chair or seat or lying down position that you've chosen. Gently wiggling fingers or toes. Just inviting some gentle, subtle movements into your joints and body. Taking your time to transition from this practice to whatever the next moment has. Yeah. You may even want to jot a few things down from this experience for your reference in the future. Blessings to all of you.